Hey Spirit Gang, it's your girl Golden. I wanted to come on here and give a update for those of you that may be in a twin flame situation. I just did a meditation and I was just kind of guided. It was just kind of flowing to me. I'm just clearing out the energy here with positive love and light. So as you know, today's date is the 9th of June, which is 6/9, which is Cancer energy, and Cancer energy is the Chariot. So what I was getting for this twin flame update is the energy is moving. There's movement, and I got a beautiful message like pop in my head, and the moon is also in Cancer right now, and Cancer is 6/9, so it just popped into my head. And what it was there's movement, and just like the sea, the waves rise back because they miss the shore. And for twin flames, we are the sea to each other's shore. We don't give up, we flow with the current, and eventually it leads us back to our shore. And so I just thought that that was really beautiful because the moon controls the tide. There's movement. Cancers are water signs, and today is 6/9, and so the Chariot might show up in this reading. And I just thought that that was just a beautiful message that I had channeled to me that I wanted to share with all of you. So I'll just go ahead and get started, and we'll see what the energy's like for us twin flames right now. Let's see. Also, you may be seeing the numbers 6 and the numbers 9. And I was guided to wear turquoise today, and turquoise might be relevant to you. So if that is, let me know in the comments. So there is movement, the Chariot. That means that more and more of the twin flames right now are balancing out each other's energy, and they're moving forward. They're flowing together, just like the sea. Okay, thank you, Holy Spirit and Archangel Michael, for guiding and protecting this reading. Okay, Spirit, what kind of energy can we get for twin flames right now? What kind of energy can we get for twin flames right now? The Mother of Feathers. So as you can see, this is a feminine energy, and she's sitting there holding a flower. She's holding a blooming flower, and she's standing up on her perch. So it's kind of like she's in her queen era, her queen energy, sitting up on her throne. And you see this other bird like bowing down to her, and they're all seeming to be bringing her gifts. They're all suitors. So the feminine is in her queen energy right now, her empress energy, and she probably has not just one, not just her twin flame, but several suitors are taking notice of her, and she's just sitting there ultimately waiting to decide, you know, whichever one that she would like to be with. So feminines, you're doing a lot of healing right now, and you're going to be pulling in a lot of masculine energy. And ultimately, your twin flame knows that, and so they're going to come sliding in because they do not want anyone else to be with their queen. Okay, Spirit, what else can we get? Okay, the number 9, just like I said, the number 9, and this is the masculine. If you see how this came out. And this is a water sign card as well. Fulfillment. So the masculine is desiring his feminine, and he knows that she has everything to fulfill his needs and wants and his heart. And so he's feeling completely fulfilled by the love of his divine feminine. And if you see, this card came out this way, so it looks like he's totally admiring her. And it looks like he just came out of the water, so he is flowing. He is in his flowing state. If you see all these cups flowing with water, and so he's wanting to bring all of his goodness to his divine feminine because he knows exactly what she needs, and he is getting ready to approach her. It looks like that in the cards as well. So that is movement. If you could see, it looks like he is moving too, because you see the water dripping from him. And he is a leader. You can see with the other animals behind him in the water following his lead. This masculine, the divine masculine in your energy field, your twin flame, is a leader. So he could be someone that owns his own business, or he is the head of his company, or he's in charge, and you can tell it looks like he's in charge in this photo. That's really beautiful energy, and I knew the numbers would come out. Okay, Spirit, what else can we get for twin flame energy right now? The Magician. And I'm only going to pull this top card because they get stuck together. So Enchantment. We'll put it back in the deck. If it wants to come out, it will. So the Magician. This masculine, the divine masculine, is in his magic right now. He is ready to pull a rabbit out of a hat for his feminine, and he's willing to do anything and everything that it takes. So he is fully aware of the situation that you two are in. He probably is fully aware of what twin flames are, and he's starting to be in his magic with the universe. He's starting to understand all of it, and ultimately that is balancing out his energy to balance along with the feminine's energy. And if you see, it looks like he's holding things as he's flying, kind of balancing himself out. But the masculine is getting ready to surprise the feminines. And you can go ahead and reverse the roles as needed. I just read the energy as I hear it or as it comes out. So the divine masculine, the universe isn't going to tell you exactly when this is going to happen. It's going to come out of nowhere. And if you see that he's swooping in, like I said, he's going to come sliding, swooping in for his feminine. And it could happen at any moment. And that's how ultimately divine timing works, is you're not going to know when it's happening. You're going to have a feeling that something is coming. And that's what I woke up feeling today, and during my meditation. I just have a feeling that something is on the horizon. And just like the water flowing, with the sea back to the shore, this masculine is getting ready to, pull a rabbit out of a hat and ultimately probably shock you, because you're not going to see it coming. The feminines aren't going to see it coming if this is masculines watching this. And this love, it is divine. It is enchantment. That reminds me, this song just got chilling to me. I was enchanted to meet you. Don't mind my singing, but that Taylor Swift song. And if you could see that the number 1 is on this card. So ultimately, when twin flames come into union, they're going to realize that they're one, that they're one soul. They already know that, but it'll just be confirmation when they return back to each other in the 3D, because ultimately twin flames are already married in the 5D. And so if you can just see that this masculine and feminine energy, once they reunite again, and this last little bit of energy that is needing to be balanced out is cleared and balanced out, that ultimately they will be face to face. And just like the song, I was enchanted to meet you, it's just like a divine love. It's absolutely beautiful. This is a beautiful card too. I love the colors on it. And if you see these moths, so it's like the feminine's energy draws in the masculine like a moth to a flame. let me, you know what? I'm being guided to pull one more card. Okay, Spirit, what is another card? So like I said, the masculine and feminine are balancing out each other's energy, and that is exactly what I see in this card. And then if you could see up above, it's the same view. It's the enchantment that is coming once their energy is fully balanced out, and then the masculine swoops back in. Right now he's admiring his feminine. He's admiring all the healing that she has done, and he is absolutely, like, it's taken his breath away. Like, he is absolutely admiring his feminine. And right now they're flowing with the water, and the moon is in Cancer, like the Chariot, and it's a water sign. The water is flowing, and things are flowing right now in a big group of the collective in their twin flames journey. Okay, let me see if I'm going to do some love messages. Okay, Spirit, what kind of love messages can we get for the Twin Flame Collective? Okay, so this could be the last little bit of the balancing that needs to be done from either party, the feminine or the masculine. I do feel like it's more of the masculine that are just wrapping things up in these connections, previous karmic connections that they had. I feel like the feminine are kind of just in their patiently waiting time, because I feel like the feminine in this specific group of collective are a little bit ahead of the game than the masculine when it comes to healing their karmic trauma. And some of the masculine right now, because they haven't come forward yet, they are admiring their divine feminine, but they are dealing with a previous karmic situation, and they ultimately want to be loyal to you. They don't want to bring this in this divine connection, and they know how special this is, and ultimately that is what sparked them to know their worth and get out of this karmic situation, and they know that you are the one for them. And so the best thing that they can do is make sure that this is completely taken care of, and when that happens is when they will be ready to step forward to you, divine feminine, which is actually the best thing possible. And another thing is, don't go searching for information. Don't go spying on, your partner, if you know who your partner is in this lifetime. Don't go spying on them. That's just what I'm hearing from Spirit. Don't throw yourself in a rabbit hole and, ultimately self-sabotage, because that could cause delays and problems in your twin flame journey. So just keep doing what you're doing, because ultimately that is what your masculine absolutely admires about you and loves about you. And just make sure that you don't go down that rabbit hole. Okay, Spirit, what other love messages do we have for the collective, for the Twin Flame Collective? Yes. So right now, they are, or they just have experienced a transition. So they have left this karmic situation, and right now they're getting ready for new beginnings. They're getting ready for their magic act. They're making sure every thing that they need is in place, and that the timing will be perfect, and ultimately it is up to divine timing, and the divine won't let this connection happen if it's forced in any way. So it just has to flow, just like the water in the sea. It has to flow and happen naturally. Okay, Spirit, what other messages do we have for the Twin Flame Collective? And when I first saw this, I was just thinking, hit the nail, wait, how do you say that? Hit the nail with the hammer? I don't know how that saying goes. If you know it, let me know in the comments. So don't self-sabotage. Don't self-sabotage. Do not go down that rabbit hole of trying to force anything. They are working on it, and they're preparing to come forward. And ultimately, this ring here, this golden ring, I just feel like is preparation for this divine union that they're getting ready for. Okay, Spirit, can we get one more Twin Flame message for the collective? Okay, and not only that, the two of you, when you're balancing out energy, you're bringing in your divine abundance. Stay positive. Stay in your positive mindset. You're in your manifesting stage right now. And ultimately, that is something that comes naturally to both of you when you do the healing process. So when you guys reunite, you are giving each other the best versions of yourself. And ultimately, you're able, Divine Feminine, you're in your abundance stage. You're doing big projects on your own. You're in your creative mode, and so is your masculine. And together, you become the power couple, because you're in that positive mindset. Your manifestations are coming in quickly, and also what I'm seeing in here with all these stars, those are like divine wishes being granted. So you're in your abundance stage, and you're full of gratitude, and the universe rewards gratitude. And your blessings are coming, and ultimately that is part of the divine union as well. All of this self-healing, because what it is ultimately, it starts within, and your world reflects what you feel within. That becomes your world on the outside. So that's ultimately how you come together in this union. And so that is why it's really important not to force anything, and let the masculine finish out this last little bit of karmic situation that he's dealing with. Not saying that I don't feel that he is in a karmic situation, but there's ties. There's things that he needs to be able to just wrap up and prepare for this union. But he is in absolute awe of you, and because I was getting the Chariot, the date is June 9th, 6/9, Cancer energy, which is water, which is I was seeing the ocean, and the ocean is movement. That this is in full motion. It's not stagnant anymore. It is in process and in divine timing. I feel like for a big group of you, this is going to be happening quicker than you think. Just make sure you stay in your positive mindset. And we'll get some insight messages. Not all of these messages coming through may resonate for everybody, or it may be a perfect resonation for a big group of you, but that was the messages that I was getting today. Okay, Spirit, what kind of insight can we get for the Twin Flame Collective? Okay, so somebody may be a fire sign, divine feminine, divine masculine, whether it's your partner or yourself. It does look like, with the two hands reaching out here, that one of the parties are an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Let's stick it right there. Okay, Spirit, what else can we get for the Twin Flame Collective? That card I'm being guided to pull. No spying. No spying, like I said. Don't go down that rabbit hole. Don't go spying on this person's or whoever the other party is, don't go spying on them to see what kind of person they were with before, or you know, stalk their ex's social media or anything like that. Just trust in the universe. The universe isn't going to let this come forward unless you fully trust and surrender it over to them and let them handle it, and ultimately trust in your partner to handle their situation. Because if they can't handle their situation, how are they going to handle any situation that arises with you? So just give ultimate trust in yourself. Trust, you know, in your intuition. Trust that you know what's meant for you, and what's meant for you will come to you. Trust your partner. Give them that, because ultimately that is what will signal to them that it's okay for them to move forward. And make sure that you trust in the divine and don't go self-sabotaging, because that will put delays. Okay, Spirit, what other twin flame messages can we get for the collective? Okay, so this came out upside down. It says, no, it's not the right time. I don't normally take these upside down, but I'm not getting a no from this because it came upside down and this little bee is here. This little bee is like a honeybee, and they're always working. So they're working on it, and it is coming. Because this came out upside down, is confirmation to me that just let your little honeybee do what he's got to do. Let the divine do what they have to do, and it's on its way, is what I'm getting. It's on its way. Okay, Spirit, what other twin flame messages can we get for the collective? Okay, so this karmic situation that they are dealing with, that they're trying to, you know, wrap up, and a big reason why they don't want to involve you, and ultimately your partner will come to you when they feel comfortable enough. They will tell you why they didn't come to you now. They're fully aware of you, and you're probably stressing out, which is another thing Spirit wants me to let you know, is don't stress out that they're not talking to you. I know that you want to be there for them. For him is what I accidentally said, so this may be a message to the Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, I know that you want to be there for your Divine Masculine, and you're worried about them, you know, if you feel their energy at all, but ultimately they feel your energy. They know that you doing the healing work, that you are there for them more than you realize. So when it's time for them to come forward, they will let you know the karmic situations, just like you'll be able to let them know everything that you had to experience and you had to go through. But right now, it's not relevant. It's not relevant to force something and make them feel pushed and cause them to run further, causing more delays. Let them come to you. Ultimately, you are magnetic right now. And so they're on their way. So just stay patient and know that it's coming, and they will eventually tell you what they're dealing with. And if they are dealing with this, wrapping up this situation, I don't feel that they are with this situation anymore, but that there are some ties that they need to finish, like getting rid of. And ultimately, they don't want you involved in any of that, because that wouldn't be good on anybody, and it wouldn't be fair to bring that into this divine partnership. So just trust, and you know, don't let yourself go down that rabbit hole. Don't be spying. Is just another big message that I'm getting here from Spirit. Okay, Spirit, can we get one more twin flame message for the collective? Can we get one more twin flame message for the collective? Okay. Yes. Everything is coming full circle. It's on its way. Your person is finishing out their karmic cycles. So they're finishing out their karmic cycle, like I said, so they can start a new beginning. And that was on a card somewhere. New beginning. So that's double confirmation. Something ending and something beginning. So them ending this karmic cycle, burying it, getting rid of it, you know, healing from it, if there's any grief from it, they are getting completely over that. So ultimately, they can come full circle back to their divine feminine. Or like I said, you can switch roles as needed, but that's how I'm reading the energy right now. Okay, and I was going to close the reading there, but I'm guided to pull some location oracle cards. It could mean something to somebody, or it could give you some guidance on maybe where you need to go to get some clarity, or just give you something to look forward to. Or it could be memories that you have with your divine masculine in this lifetime or a previous lifetime, and it may resonate with you. Okay, Spirit, can we get any location information for the twin flame? Okay. Bustling hub. So it looks like, I don't know, it looks kind of like another country, maybe in like a local market, or traveling together and going to the farmer's market, it looks like. Or maybe this is somewhere you lived in a previous life, or somewhere that you live now. Yeah, it says cultural. So maybe your person is from somewhere that you're not. And so that could be a big sign. And that you'll be going to visit them somewhere. But it may mean that you guys live far apart from each other, or this is a previous lifetime. Okay, Spirit, can we get any other location? Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is another sign that I was seeing about water. It says water and renewal. So just like the ocean, the tide goes out, and water ultimately clears energy. So what they're doing is they're clearing out the energy, and the tide eventually comes back up to its shore. And just like I said in the reading, I don't get bathroom from this at all. It's just water is what I'm getting from this card. And so just like the tide, it misses the shore, and it eventually comes back once it's renewed and once it's released everything out, and comes full circle back to each other. Okay, Spirit, can we get any more location information? Yes, more water confirmation. Flowing waters, just like I said. Flowing waters, so just like the sea, the water is flowing. I know this is river, but that's just a third confirmation for the Chariot water movement. The Chariot is movement, and the date is 6/9 today, so there is movement, and the moon is in Cancer, and Cancer is water, so that is very relevant. Okay, Spirit, can we get any more location information for the Twin Flame Collective? Okay. Cinema. Movie night, film festival. So ultimately, this is you two coming full circle, and you are creating the new story. The divine is giving you a new storyline, and this masculine is about to put out his act, the Magician. Which card is it? That's what that's telling me. That he is about to, do his biggest act and come forward. And you both ultimately are going to be stepping on this new stage together for this new storyline that the divine is presenting you with. Okay? And so, this says wet serenity, drizzly delight, moisture abounds. So for me, I'm just getting more water energy from this card. You guys could be visiting each other in some sort of dream realm in the night already. And just like the Magician, these look like magic mushrooms. So that is just triple confirmation that the Magician is about to put on his biggest performance for his divine feminine. Okay, So I hope you guys resonated with this. You know what? We'll go ahead and pull one card for advice. Let me get rid of these. And just like the enchantment card, it's like the stage was showing like a new story. You guys are creating a new storyline together, and it's like a story of enchantment. That's beautiful. Okay, so Spirit, give us a good advice card for the Twin Flame Collective. Curiouser and curiouser. Discovery, inquiry, rudeness, curiosity. So this curious and curiouser, this is standing out for the divine feminine. I know that you're kind of wondering when it's all going to happen, but just like I said, do not fall down that rabbit hole. This is exactly what I was saying. This right here, curious and curiouser. And if you know the story of Alice in Wonderland, she follows the rabbit down the rabbit hole, and then she ends up in this crazy world of things that don't make sense. So this is telling me right away, Spirit just wants to say, be patient with your divine masculine. He's about to perform his biggest magic trick ever on the new divine stage that you guys are both going to be stepping on. And ultimately, he is about to amaze you, divine feminine. So just make sure that you are not like Alice in Wonderland, and that you self-sabotage by falling down that rabbit hole, okay? I love you guys. I hope this was helpful. For all you twin flames in the collective right now, if it did resonate, please give me a like, comment, share, subscribe. I do appreciate your support. And I still am offering personal readings right now. All the information will be listed below. And just know that you're not alone on this journey, okay? I love you guys. Bye.